Holy shit. He said what?
Iconic comedy show. The puppet satire Spitting Image was back, but this time he is being mercilessly, ruthlessly mocked.
If I'm going to succeed in America, I need a lifestyle brand of creams and supplements. Gwyneth Paltrow has Goop, Kourtney Kardashian has Poosh, and Jamie Lee Curtis has Poogert. Now I've got mine, Meg Goo, celebrating the sexy earth goddess in all of us.
Meghan Markle lost it. She wasn't just upset, she was absolutely furious. The target, a brutal parody by Spitting Image, and this time, they crossed a line that even the royals didn't see coming. They didn't just poke fun at her, they went for the jugular, mocking her ambitions, her obsession with fame, and the way she's continuously trying to stay relevant in the public eye. But here's the kicker. Meghan couldn't just laugh it off. She completely lost control over a puppet version of herself, tearing apart everything from her image to her relationship with Prince Harry. This wasn't just another royal roast, it was personal. The sketch wasn't just a jab at her, it exposed her most cringe-worthy moments, ones that have been hidden behind the carefully curated image the couple has tried so hard to maintain. And when Spitting Image unleashed their savage parody, Meghan's reaction was nothing short of dramatic. Let's just say she was not happy about it.
Careful, Harry. I spilled some essential oils on the floor.
When Spitting Image unveiled its parody of Meghan Markle, it wasn't just another royal roast, it was a full-blown takedown. The puppet version of Meghan was ruthless, mocking everything from her desperate attempts at Hollywood fame to her strained relationship with Prince Harry. In the sketch, Meghan steals an invitation to Michelle Obama's book party, acting as though her royal status entitles her to more than just an invitation. But the real kicker? The puppet shows Prince Harry not as a prince, but as a wannabe actor, begging for movie roles like he's a nobody. The Spitting Image crew didn't hold back. They painted Meghan as a fame-hungry, control-obsessed figure, and Prince Harry as a man completely lost in her shadow. Meghan, known for crafting a perfect public image, couldn't handle the brutal mockery. This parody didn't just mock her, it exposed her. The carefully constructed narrative of a strong, independent woman was ripped apart, and it was clear to everyone watching.
No more following Granny's rules. Don't wear your pants on your head, Harry. Don't bath on the butler, Harry. If I want to play polo in my living room, who's gonna stop me?
Stop that.
Right away, Megs.
Meghan Markle isn't just a royal. She's a celebrity trying to force her way into Hollywood, no matter the cost. And she wasn't laughing. In fact, she demanded an apology, showing just how much this parody hit home. The Spitting Image roast didn't just stir the pot. It ripped open the curtain, revealing the real Meghan Markle the world had never seen before. The puppet of Prince Harry was just as savage and just as spot on. Instead of being the dashing royal everyone once adored, the Spitting Image Harry was a tragic, bumbling figure, desperately trying to stay relevant in a world where his title means less and less. In one sketch, Harry awkwardly pitches Meghan for a role in a movie no one cares about, essentially begging a Hollywood director like he's some out-of-work actor. The absurdity of the scene? It's based on a real-life incident when Harry was caught pitching Meghan to Disney's CEO during a red carpet event. The puppet version turned this cringe-worthy moment into prime comedy gold, showing Harry completely oblivious to his own lack of career options, letting his wife call the shots. The show didn't just mock his joblessness, it mocked the entire royal fantasy.
Have you ever seen that video?
No.
Pull that video up, because it's one of my favorites.
All right, I've finished my clippy. Where it says signature, do I put the royal seal?
That's not necessary, Mr. Of Wales. I see here that your previous career was in realty.
Royalty, but it wasn't a career. My wife's got a Netflix empire. Who doesn't?
Harry's puppet spends its time whinging about being fifth in line to the throne, acting like it's the worst fate in the world. But here's the real burn. The puppet version knows it's just a puppet, a powerless figure in someone else's story. Meanwhile, the real Harry is stuck in a relationship where Meghan calls the shots on everything from their public image to their next big move. It's painful to watch, but it's also brutally honest. And frankly, hilarious. If there's one thing this parody nails, it's the sad truth. Harry's not just a prince, he's a puppet. And, as we all know, the strings are pulled by Meghan. Spitting Image doesn't hold back when it comes to mocking Prince Harry's fall from grace. The puppet version of Harry is a laughable shadow of the prince he once was, an entitled man clinging to the scraps of his royal status, desperately trying to maintain relevance. One of the most brutal moments? Harry's conversation with Paddington Bear about his past use. The puppet gleefully recounts his his organic catastrophic cocaine phase, completely dissecting his privileged self-destructive behavior. It's a mockery of the middle-class rebel who thought he could live on the fringes of royal life while trying to hold on to the perks of the crown.
So Pads, tell me, everyone knows you're the bear who likes to share. What's the secret to your eternal personal glow?
Well, Harry, I'm glad you asked me that. As you know, I'm a huge fan of South American product.
Is it Colombian?
No, 100% Peruvian, biodynamic, organic, catastrophic,
Yes, I've tried it, and the results were incredible.
The Spitting Image crew makes it clear Harry's struggle is entirely of his own make. He's portrayed as a man completely lost in his own delusions, unable to accept that his royal title no longer holds power. The sketch where the puppet whines about being fifth in line to the throne is more than just satire. It's a savage commentary on how out of touch Harry really is. Instead of using his platform to make a real difference, Harry's puppet is seen pining for sympathy, acting like being a prince is a curse rather a privilege. This brutal portrayal isn't just funny. It's a stark reminder that Harry, in many ways, has become a man stuck in the past, unable to adapt to a world where the royal title means less and less. He's no longer a respected figure, he's a laughingstock. And Spitting Image makes sure the world sees it. If there's one thing this Spitting Image sketch gets absolutely right, it's the power dynamic between Meghan and Harry. The puppet version of Meghan isn't just a mockery, it's a brutal commentary on how she controls every aspect of their lives. In the parody, Meghan is shown as a cold, calculating figure, always plotting her next move, while Harry is reduced to a puppet, literally and figuratively. Her every decision is shown to dictate their entire existence, with Harry playing the role of a clueless follower who can't seem to do anything without her approval. The Spitting Image crew exposes how Meghan has maneuvered herself into a position of absolute control. From press strategies to public appearances, it's clear that she pulls the strings behind the scenes. Harry, he's simply there to tag along, always second to her in every regard. In one particularly cutting sketch, Meghan is seen calmly managing Harry like an intern, while he fumbles through the chaos she's created. The puppet of Meghan might act sweet, but underneath it all, she's the mastermind, the one who's orchestrated every move since they left the UK. This dynamic isn't just a punchline, it's a painful truth that everyone knows, but few are willing to acknowledge.
Meghan, this new Netflix show I'm producing for you is gonna be huge. Tell Eldon all about it.
It's about a beautiful young swan, but no one treats her like the beautiful swan she is until season 2 when everyone apologizes to her.
Meghan isn't just a partner in this relationship, she's the power player, and Harry is the passive sidekick who's been dragged along on her quest for fame, fortune, and control. The sketch doesn't just poke fun at their marriage, it rips apart the illusion of equality. Meghan holds all the cards. Harry? Well, he's just her puppet. One of the most laughable aspects of Spitting Image's take on Harry and Meghan is their portrayal of the couple as rebels who've broken free from the royal family's oppressive grip. In the sketches, Harry and Meghan are seen positioning themselves as freedom fighters, fighting for privacy and a better life, all while profiting off their story at every turn. The irony isn't lost on anyone. Spitting Image doesn't just mock this self-perception, it obliterates it. Harry's puppet whines about being trapped in a royal system that gave him fame, money, and power from birth, while Meghan's puppet plays the role of the empowered woman, despite being constantly linked to royal titles and public appearances that contradict her claims of wanting privacy. The satire cuts through their rebellion and exposes how much of it is just a public relations stunt designed to sell a narrative. The couple claims to be breaking free from the monarchy, yet every move they make seems centered around making money from the very institution they supposedly despise. From Netflix deals to book contracts, it's clear that they're not so much escaping the royal family as they are trying to create a new royal empire, one built entirely on their personal brand and endless media attention. Spitting Image doesn't hold back in calling out their hypocrisy. The couple has positioned themselves as victims of the system, yet their every move contradicts this image. In reality, they've never been more embedded in the limelight. Their so-called rebellion is nothing more than a well-crafted publicity campaign, and the puppets expose it all.
Hey, it's the husband formerly known as Prince. Any luck getting a job?
Oh, they had me driving for Uber Eats, but there were too many damn rules. Don't touch the food, don't taste the food, drive on the road.
I'm sorry, Rowdy Weddy.
In the the end, the royal rebels are just two people trying to make the most out of a cultural moment that they can't escape. If there's one thing Spitting Image skewers perfectly, it's the Sussexes' inability to stop chasing the spotlight despite their supposed desire for privacy. The sketches make it clear Harry and Meghan's escape from royal life is a farce, with both of them desperately trying to maintain relevance in the media. Rather than retreating from the limelight, they've actually carved out a niche in it, capitalizing on their every move. The puppet versions of the couple highlight this irony in brutally honest ways. Meghan is depicted as the ultimate strategist, plotting her next media appearance or project while pretending to be the champion of privacy. Meanwhile, Harry's puppet is a hapless figure, constantly yearning for freedom, yet continuing to profit from the very system he claims to reject. What Spitting Image captures so well is how hypocritical the Sussexes' narrative truly is. They brand themselves as victims of the monarchy, yet their every move, whether it's the Netflix series or Harry's podcast deal, is a calculated attempt to stay in the public eye. They've made millions off their story, all while railing against the very institution that gave them their platform in the first place. The puppet versions of Harry and Meghan lay bare the truth. They are thriving on the attention they claim to despise. The show strips away the layers of the Sussexes' carefully crafted image and exposes the fundamental contradiction at the heart of their brand. It's not about freedom, it's about control, and above all, about monetizing their every move. Their so-called quest for peace and privacy is nothing more than a performance, carefully staged for their ever-hungry audience. As Spitting Image relentlessly tears apart the Sussexes' carefully constructed public image, it becomes painfully obvious that their brand is built on fragile foundations. The puppet versions of Harry and Meghan seem to stumble from one crisis to the next, constantly trying to rebuild their reputations only to end up reinforcing the very stereotypes they claim to challenge.
I don't know, Megs. I've tried every career there is. Prince, Hitler, maybe I'm just not qualified for anything.
That's not true. You're a great husband, a good-hearted man. You've got big, muscular teeth.
Thanks, Meg. And I guess now I'm qualified for this. Unemployment!
In one particularly biting moment, Meghan's puppet is shown obsessing over her personal brand, while Harry's puppet awkwardly tries to keep up, bumbling through one self-inflicted disaster after another. The show brilliantly captures how the couple's efforts to escape the royal system have only led them into a new type of gilded cage, one where their every move is scrutinized, commodified, and dissected. What Spitting Image highlights is how the Sussexes have traded the stability of royal life for an incessant need for validation. Whether it's through their multi-million-dollar contracts or their endless media appearances, the couple can't seem to get enough of the spotlight. They've positioned themselves as activists, philanthropists, and truth tellers, but their actions betray them. They speak of breaking free from royal constraints, yet every step they take seems to reinforce their dependence on the very system they claim to reject. It's almost as if their rebellion was always about selling the story, not about real change. The satire doesn't just mock their hypocrisy, it highlights a key truth. The Sussex brand isn't about substance. It's about selling an image, whether it's through documentaries, books, or well-timed PR stunts. The puppets make it clear Harry and Meghan are stuck in a never-ending loop of self-promotion, unable to escape the very thing they claim to be running from. Their legacy, once tied to the royal family, is now linked to one thing, a brand built on contradictions and empty promises. And there you have it, Spitting Image absolutely nails the Sussexes' whole charade with sharp satire and brutal truth. The couple may have left the monarchy, but as this sketch shows, they'll never really escape the spotlight. Whether they like it or not, they're just another chapter in the royal roast. If you thought this parody was savage, you're going to love what we've got coming next. Before you go, don't forget to hit that like button. If you enjoyed the breakdown, subscribe to Star Spotlight for more insider commentary, and drop a comment below letting us know what you think of Harry and Meghan's latest antics. Are they really rebelling or just building a new empire? And if you haven't seen it yet, check out our last video where we talk about Martha Stewart hilariously destroying Meghan Markle and her lifestyle brand. You won't want to miss that one either. Catch you in the next video where we dig even deeper into the world of celebrities and the chaos they create.